What is going on, Gridiron fans? I am the Gridiron Guy, and this is my top 5 Week 6 matchups. Now, if you've been here before, thank you for returning. If you haven't been here before, why don't you consider clicking the subscribe button, give me a like, thumbs up, click the little bell next to it so you can get future notifications. I put out one of these matchup videos every week, as well as a weekly mock draft of what would happen if the season ended today kind of scenario. So keep in touch, look for those in the future, and without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so for my first matchup, I have the Cardinals facing the Cowboys in Dallas. Now, with this game, with Dak Prescott going down for the season, can the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton, get this team to the playoffs? In that division, maybe. They're leading the division right now. It's hard to believe that a 2-3 team is leading the division somewhere out there. But it's happening, people. So, I have the Cardinals coming to town to face the Cowboys. The Cardinals are lighting up the scoreboard. They're not scoring a ton of points, but they are scoring whenever they want. They're throwing the ball at will. Kyler Murray had 380 yards last week. Whew! That's going to be a lot for Dallas to handle, especially since that defense has been giving up a ton of points. Over 30 points a game, every game this season. So, I don't see them winning at all. I think the Cardinals are going to come to town, and they're going to spank the Cowboys 28-24. That's what I'm going with. My next matchup is Bears at Panthers. Now, the Bears proved to me last week that they are legit. They went out, they beat the Buccaneers. They moved the ball on the Buccaneers pretty well. That defense played well. They got after Brady. The Bears are for real. They are a for real 4-1 team. I don't doubt that. Now, on the other side of the ball, the Panthers, 3-2. I think they're real. I want to think they're real. They have played well, even without having McCaffrey. But this is going to be a good game. Ultimately, though, I think the Bears' defense is going to be a little too much for a McCaffrey-less offense for the Panthers. If they had McCaffrey, this might be a pretty interesting game. But all in all, I think the Bears are going to take it 28-24 from the Panthers. For the next matchup, I have the Packers going to Tampa Bay to face the Tampa Bay Bucs. I don't think this is going to be as exciting of a game as it should be. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to throw all over that defense. No defense has been able to stop him yet. The Packers are 4-0. Nobody's been able to stop them. Period. Buccaneers have 2 losses on the season. In both losses, they took on tough defenses, and this defense is no different. It's going to get after them. It's going to cause him to make errant throws. He thought it was 3rd down, and it was 4th down. Tom Brady should not be making that mistake. I think it just goes to show that maybe Tom Brady, maybe the Patriots knew what everybody else didn't believe, and that's that Tom Brady is probably done. With that being said, I have the Packers going 31-24 over the Bucs. For the next matchup, I have a division rivalry. We're talking Browns-Steelers at Cleveland. Now, both of these teams are playing hot football right now. Both of these offenses are lighting it up. Chase Claypool had 4 touchdowns this week. 4 touchdowns. Incredible. Incredible game he had. Both of these defenses are playing really well. The Browns defense is not as good as the Steelers defense. Steelers defense is top 3. Top 3 if we're being serious. Browns, man, I've picked against the Browns this year, and it's burned me. Let's be honest. But how can I pick against the 4-0 Steelers? The Steelers are for real. That's why I'm taking the Steelers 31-30. Now, for my next matchup, I have the Chiefs at the Bills. Now, let's talk about my Raiders going to Kansas City and outscoring the Chiefs 40-32. It was an incredible game. I loved every moment of it. I have not been able to have that feeling when the Chiefs are playing the Raiders in Kansas City. The way they threw the ball down the field on those Chiefs and outscored them was incredible. I think the Raiders put everybody on notice that, hey, we're for real. We can throw the ball down the field too. I don't want to get into too much about the Raiders, but the Chiefs are coming off that loss at home against a division rival. It was a tough pill to swallow. It was a team that they have beaten 6 out of the last 7 times at home. That was a tough pill to swallow. On the other side of it, the Bills were also at home and got spanked by a team who hasn't played in 2.5 weeks. I understand it was a Tuesday game. I understand they may have been realizing, hey, the Chiefs are after these guys. But the Titans laid the smackdown on these guys. 42-16? I don't think anybody in the football world expected these two teams to lose this week. I don't think they expected the Chiefs to lose to the Raiders, and I don't think they expected the Bills to lose to the Titans. Now, yes, the Titans are a good football team. They are for real. But I just don't think anybody expected them to go there and do that. So this is two teams on the rebound. Okay? First losses of the year. They're both 4-1 now. Now they have to look at each other and say the loser of this game may be sacrificing the number 1 seed or a shot at it. If either of these teams lose this game, they could be sacrificing a shot at that number 1 seed. They would have to hope that the other team ended up with more losses. You also have to worry about the Ravens, who only have 1 loss out there as well. So, the Chiefs have already beat the Ravens. If they go on to beat the Bills, those are 2 teams that have a legitimate shot at winning their division. And if you win your division, you have a good shot at getting the number 1 seed. And as you know, this year there will be 7 seeds for the playoffs. So I don't want to get too much into playoffs right now, but this game is important for both of these teams going forward. You don't want to lose this game, especially since the Bills just lost to the Titans, who are probably going to win their division. So you don't want to win. You don't want to lose to 2 division winners. You just don't. You don't want to put yourself in that position. So potential division winners. So which team has more to prove? Which team has more to lose? I think it's the Kansas City Chiefs. Honestly, I think they have to prove that, hey, we're not a joke. That was a fluke last week. We can play defense. So I think they're going to come out with a point to prove. And I think they may even drop 40, 50 points on these Bills. These Bills are in for it. This is an angry team right now. I would not want to be playing them this week. So, with that being said, I'm taking the Chiefs 31-24 to beat the Bills. There you have it, Gridiron fans. Those are my top 5 matchups for Week 6. Man, Week 6, we are moving right through this season. If you have enjoyed this video, consider hitting the like button, subscribe, click the little bell next to it to be notified of future videos. Like I said in the beginning, I do this video every week, as well as a mock draft if the season ended today scenario. It gets pretty interesting. Thank you for being a part of this video, and I hope you come back again. I am the Gridiron Guy, and I am out.